Come on, Mrs. Peacock. Let's go find some hidden treasures.
I can't wait. Let's go. You guys want to go too?
Come on with us. We're going to go find some. Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome to Mr. Peacock and Friends. I wonder what Mr. Peacock will be doing today. Let's find out. First, I have to find him. Have you seen Mr. Peacock? Mr. Peacock! Mr. Peacock!
I'm here.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Peacock. We're all wondering what you're going to be doing today.
Today, I'm going to take you to find a brand new city in Iowa.
Wow, a brand new city in Iowa?
Yeah, this is so interesting in this day and age, a new city. But I can't tell you anymore because I'll give it up.
That sounds like fun. Would you like to go see a new city?
Let's go, Mrs. Peacock.
Okay.
Come on, everyone, let's go.
Come on.
We are in Vedic City, Iowa, also known as the healthiest town in America.
Yeah, that's right. We are at the observatory. The observatory is 10 masonry astronomical instruments that are based on the principle of the sundial.
The nicest thing about this town was, and what I'm intrigued by, this is truly a hidden treasure. I can't think of a town in the last 20 years or so or more that was created out of just farm field. People had a vision. They wanted to create a healthy place. They have a fantastic spa that helps you put your mind, body, and soul together, and it's a lot of alternative medicines, if you're into that sort of thing, and herbal treatments and anything you can imagine that would help. And it's such a neat place. It's built in the healthiest way that you could possibly do it.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be interesting to go look at this observatory and see what it's all about.
So let's go check it out, Mrs. Peacock.
Okay.
Well, we're walking through the gates of this observatory, and this is so cool. You should feel a lot better, should you, Mrs. Peacock?
Well, we'll soon find out.
So let's check it out. Mrs. Peacock, there's a couple signs here, and we're going to read a few of those. Why don't you read this one to us?
That's right. This says Arche Veda, the constitution of the universe, the total expression of natural law.
Let's read that one over there, Mrs. Peacock.
This one says Ram Yantra, which is altitude azimuth instrument.
What's that one, Mrs. Peacock?
Oh, you would ask me this one.
Oh, is that going to be hard to read?
The Dagansha Yantra. It's azimuth instrument.
Mrs. Peacock's having a hard time reading these. I'm glad she's doing it because I know I couldn't. Try that one, Mrs. Peacock. Is that even better?
This is Jai Prakash Yantra, which is armillary sphere instrument.
Well, what do you think about this, Mrs. Peacock? Isn't this interesting?
I like it. I think it's really interesting.
I think this is the coolest sundial I've ever seen.
The equatorial sundial must have something to do with the equator. Visitors understand the structure and laws of the universe by viewing the instruments. However, the real fascination of the Vedic Observatory is the connection between the structure of the observatory, which mirrors the structure of the universe, and the structure of our own physiology. This is described in ancient Vedic literature.
Well, Mrs. Peacock, I love the peacefulness of their villas here at their Raj de Spa.
Yeah, it really is nice. It's very pretty.
You just seen the new town in Vedic City, Iowa.
Yeah, it's a brand new town, and they call it the healthiest city in Iowa.
Yes, and practically in the world too. And also, it was probably incorporated in the early 2000s, which is really big to create a city in the middle of the farm field.
Yeah, it was interesting to see that they actually put up a city there. They have houses and they have an observatory, which is very interesting to see.
Yes, and it's a very peaceful place to be, and they have a health spa. Oh no, not again.
Yeah, time's up. We've got to go.
But do we have to?
But we got to go. Time's
Okay,
up.
okay. If that's the case, I'll say see you all later.
That's right. Next time on Mr. Peacock and Friends, we'll see what's happening on the Peacock Farm. Right, Mr. Peacock? Mr. Peacock is gone. He must be off on another adventure. So until next time on Mr. Peacock and Friends, I'll see you later. Mr. Peacock, Mr. Peacock, Mr. Peacock.
We finally got home.
Yes, we are home. We can't wait to show you what we saw today.
And I can't wait for our next trip. Let's go find out what we just did. Come on.
Okay.